Yeah, hi team. Good morning, everyone. So let us discuss about data types in Python. So please take a notes. Data types in a Python. So let us have a question. What is a data type? So what is a data type? A data type is a data carrier. Data type is a data carrier. So what is the purpose of a data type? For example, currently we are using a software application. So what is the purpose of a software application? Behalf of you, a software will work. For example, I want to transfer a money. You are using a phone pay or Google Pay. So amount is transferring. For example, I want to purchase an item. Okay, are we going to shops nowadays? No. Are we going to showrooms nowadays? No. We are simply opening Amazon or Flipkart, some website, and we are placing a order. So we are placing a order. For example, let us discuss about a physical count etla. So for example, this is my shop. Okay, na? So I have to purchase some items from this shop. So what I will do? So here is the person. He has to be travel. Okay, na? So travel and purchase item, come back. So nowadays time is very important. So that too, sometimes we need to be travel to a different places to buy different products. Correct. I want to purchase a laptop. I will go one shop or no. You want to go different shops. Or else if I go to that, if I purchase a laptop at a different station like Bangalore or Delhi or Noida, it can be reduce the price so that I can able to purchase at a low price. Okay, in that case, we can't able to travel, right? So instead of you to be travel, we are using a software application. What we are using? Software application. So what this do? Nothing. You will simply sit inside a besides of a computer. Correct? So and you are placing a order. So this order will go to the shop seller. So they will send a item to you. How they will send? They will send a throw item from your laptop. Correct? Once you place it, they will dig a hole and they will throw your laptop. No. So that is not possible. That is not at all possible. Physical item you can't able to generate from the laptop. Okay, na? So they will send a item to you physically. Okay, na? Clear, right? For example, you want to send some text to me. Okay, na? So what you will do? I am asking you, please share me your documents. So I am at somewhere else. You are at somewhere else. So what you will do? For example, this is a person. I am here. Okay, na? So you want to send from here, like a so Bangalore to Hyderabad. So I will go to the nearest post office. Correct? So I will add a letter here. Okay, na? So now there is office called post office. So a postman will be there. Who is there? Postman. These postmen will take the letters and he will send to you. Okay, na? For example, the name of the postman is okay. So for example, let me say Gopi. Okay, na? For example, let me say Gopi. So what Gopi will do? What is the designation of a Gopi? Designation postman. What is the designation of a Gopi? Postman. So now Gopi will take the letter from the post office and he will carry and send to the destination. So now instead of the post office, we are using a Gmail, Yahoo, okay, whatever you want, even WhatsApp also, share your files. Okay, behalf of you, a software application is working. Who is carrying the data? So here our post office is nothing but a data types. Post office is nothing but a data type. See, whatever you are doing physically, software is working. That's it. So you need to be compare real-time world with a software. Then you can able to understand the concept easily. Clear? So compare real-time world with a software application. For example, I want to work. Who will work? Network will work. So in that network, I want to write a program so that network will send the information. So while sending the information, the postman is nothing but a data type. Gopi is nothing but a person. Here Gopi is calling a variable. Okay, na? So data type is nothing but a post office. Gopi is nothing but a variable. But post office will travel. No, post office will be physically at somewhere else. It will not move. Okay, na? Clear? Clear, everyone? So what is the data type? Data type is a data carrier. Now data type will travel or variable will travel? Variable will travel. Clear? So data type is to create a variable. Postman is a designation to create a postman. Postman is a designation. For example, So here we have the students. For example, Subhan, Manohar, Raju. They can be they are the persons like the designation is the postman, but names are different, right? So what is the data type? Data type is a data carrier, but it will not carry. Postman designation will not carry. Postman person will carry. Clear? Next, now clear? A data type is used to create a variable. A data type is used to create a variable. Now clear, right? Put clear, perfect. Yeah. So who will carry the data? Variable carries the physically, variable carry the data. But what is the definition of a data type? Data type is a data carrier which is used to create a variable. This is called a definition. Okay, na? Note just one. So a data type is a data carrier. Data type used to create a variable. So only the thing is you need to be don't by heart the concept, don't learn the concept. Understand how the physical world is working with you. For example, you want to travel, you require a bus, right? Bus or not? You will track by walk. Okay, by walk. Road is required or not? So that road is nothing but a bus is nothing but a framework. So framework is providing a facilities, sitting, standing. Okay, na? So there you are sitting somewhere. That is called a programming language. That's it. This programming language will carry the data. Okay, is that done? Next. So let us take a diagram. So let us take a picture of a what is data type. Okay, na? Data type. So how many types of data types are there? Two types. What are those? Primitive or value type. Why it is called primitive or value also I will explain it. Next one is non-primitive or reference type. So what will be come under primitive or value type? Boolean. Character. Okay, na? Character. Next, number system. Okay, na? Number. So in the numbers again we have the categories. What are those? So first one is binary. Next, octal number system. Next, decimal number system. Next, hexadecimal number system. Again, decimal number system having a categories like int, float, okay, na, long, okay. So next, exponential complex number. Okay, na, this is the category you need to understand in a programming language. Any programming language. I want to learn the Vernacular. Say, but in the Vernacular, we don't have the binary system. We don't have octal, hexadecimal, only decimal. Okay, na, in the decimal, tiny int, small int, long. So like this, we have the categories. Okay, let's take this diagram. So while you are taking the notes, so please pronounce it and take it. Okay. So our target is once a class is completed, you should understand the concept. So while you are practicing in afternoon session, you should be revise the subject. That's it. Just to see the notes, practice. Okay. End of the day, you need to complete the same day topic and don't forget entire life. So character, group of characters are nothing but a string. Group of characters are nothing but a string. Next, object. So object is not there in the Python. Instead of the object, dictionary. Instead of the object, dictionary. Next, arrays. Okay. Next, finally, class. So in the Python, we don't have a arrays. Instead of the arrays, we are having a collection data types, which are a 4. Set, frozen set. Next, tuple list, which are a part of collection data type under the arrays. Next, so Python having one more additional data type, that is called none. That is called okay. It is done. Okay. Next, so how to create a variable? What is the syntax? So remember this point. So I'm going to give a 3 ways to create a variable in the Python. So this concept you will never get in any Googling also, which is by the real-time experience only I'm giving. Okay, na? So even ask your chat GPT. Okay, na? So few concepts are should be from the real time only. Okay. In the Python, a variable can be created in 3 ways. Okay, na? So in the Python, a variable can be created in 3 ways. What are those? Okay, na? The first type is implicit data type representation. The first is implicit data type representation. So what is mean by implicit data type representation? Based on the assigned data, a data type of a variable will be created. Data type of a variable will be created based on the assigned data, that is called implicit data type representation. So this is the reason. This is the reason. This is the reason we are calling Python programming language is a dynamically typed programming language. This is the reason we are calling Python is a dynamically typed programming language. So this is the reason we are calling a Python itself a dynamically typed programming language. So no need to declare any data type. No need to declare a data type. Okay, na? So these differences take a notes clearly. So you will not get a Google also. So if you are giving exact this answer in the interview, right, you are got selected. Okay, na? So let us take a syntax. So each question, definition, syntax, example. For example, any types are there. Definition, types, examples. Okay, na? Definition, types, syntax, example. So what is the syntax? Variable name is equal to data. Variable name is equal to data. Okay, so please take it. Variable name is equal to data. Okay. So for this Python, we have installed the PyCharm. So let me open a PyCharm and write a program. So what is a PyCharm? ID. So your answer is correct. ID, but it should be explanation. So everybody know the answer. It should be explained. What is a PyCharm? PyCharm is a IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So nobody will not ask like what is an ID. Okay, now you should be explained. Okay, for example, you want to explain about a movie. ఎలా చెప్తారు? You can stop, right? You can't stop, right, until the last scene. Okay, same way you need to explain. Okay, so let me create a variable. For example, so name is equal to weeks. Okay, na? So let me run this. So what is the type of this name? How to check? Print type is the keyword. I will give a note type of a name. So by this you can able to check data type. What is the data type? str stands for a string. So in the data type creation, there are three ways. The first one is the implicit data type representation. In the implicit data type representation, based on the assigned data. So explanation is clear. Okay, na? So in general, people will say like how to create a variable. For example, give a variable name. Okay, na? A is equal to 10. But what is the A? What this call? What is the line this called? This line is called implicit data type representation. Okay, na? Take this example. What is the output? Output is string str. This is called implicit. Next type. Next one is explicit data type representation. Okay, each concept I will explain as per the real time only. Okay, not for the bookish knowledge, not for your website. So after this class also you can check it. No, you will never get in this shape. Okay, na? So explicit data type representation. So what is mean by explicit? So other than the Python, remaining all the programming languages, C, okay, na, C++, .NET, .NET C Sharp, next Java. So we are using which data type? Only explicit. So you are going to be represent. How to represent? LRS sir, how you are going to represent? Int A is equal to 10 semicolon. Correct? Int A is equal to 10. Here int is nothing but a data type creation. You are creating integer data type. Okay. So what is mean by explicit? Explicitly representing a data type of a variable. This type is also called as type conversion. So this explicit representation also called as a type conversion. Syntax. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to data type of data. Data type of a data. Clear? Data type of a data. Okay, so let us see the example. What is the type here? For example, name. What is the data type? str. Let me say str of weekend. So always this is become what type of data type? String. Always it is become a string. For example, let me say a is equal to 10. What is the type of a? What is the type of a? Integer. So let me say str. So if I say explicitly, what is the type now? Always string. Always a string. This is called explicit representation as well as a type conversion. Okay, na? So type conversion in the sense this is the type of a number. We are converting by using a string str. Okay, na? So take this example. Okay, clear? So explicit representation is clear. Next, so this is only specific to the Python. Other programming language only type, that is explicit. Okay na? So next, date data type are variable annotation. Data type are variable annotation. So data type are variable annotation. Data type are variable annotation. Okay na? So what is mean by data type or variable annotation? So here we are declaring a type called str. Okay na? So a semicolon str, that's it. A semicolon str. Okay, so this is the way. Let me write another example. For example, name colon str is equal to, so this is called data or variable annotation. Okay na? So print name. Okay, so you may have a question, sir, I'm saying a name, in the next scenario name is equal to 10 means it will work, because Python is a dynamically typed programming language. So in one statement you can say name is equal to VKC with a data type str also. In another statement name is equal to 10 means what is the type now? Int. So but why I'm using this one, you can able to observe what you are saying here in this 2, 3, 4 line number, any difference? Name difference, what is the difference? Huh? Correct. No, okay, maybe it is not able to see. Online members can see, right? So here name is equal to 10 having the background color. That color you can't able to see. So while you are practicing, you can see. But online members can able to see. Online members able to see
Yes,
the
sir.
shade.
Yes.
So this is because
Yes,
of a
sir.
data annotation. Okay, now while you preparing, so because of the projector, it is not showing. There is a light color background on. So here, so like this, there is a background. Okay. So always somebody created a variable. Okay, na? So everybody think like this is called a name is always a string. Okay, for example, if I say a, okay, na, a means some name. I don't know what is mean by a. A is equal to 10, a is equal to name, a is equal to boolean. It can be anything. But if you declare by using the data type or variable annotation, everybody will think like what is the data type? It is always a string. You must assign a string. It is always a string. You must assign a string. Okay, na? That is the difference. That's it. Okay, so take this example. Okay, declaring a, so data type or variable annotation is nothing but declaring a data type of a variable. Declaring a data type of a variable. Syntax variable name colon data type is equal to data. Okay, so take this example. So here is the question from Venkatesh. Sir, among these three, which can I able to use? Use the data annotation or variable type. Okay, data type or variable annotation. Okay, so these are the creating a three types of a variable. Okay, so next one second. Okay, is that clear? But here I'm taking example of a string. But why so many data types? Now my next question is so many data types. So what is the purpose of a data type? It carries the data. It carries the data. For example, same I want to carry a paper. How will you carry it? By basket, by bag, small bag, big bag. Okay, na? So based on the size of a data, you need to choose a size. Correct? For example, I want to travel. Okay, na? Pilgrimage or somewhere I want to travel a temple. Okay, na? So bag is required. Not required. You want to go from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Bag is required. Why? You want to be packed the different items. So, for example, you are coming from your hometown to hostel. Okay, na? College bag is enough? No. So you need to be choose a different. For example, I want to be transfer a data. The data is nothing but the LCD, LCD TV. Okay, na? Just a box is enough? No. TV will come without working condition. It will break, right? Okay. So based on the data, you choose the data type, then only perfect carrying will happen. Okay. Na? So what is the data type here? Boolean means you want to say like a true or false, yes or no options. For example, you want to say single character, A or B or C, then choose character. So if you want to send a number, then choose a data type called a number. You want to send more than one character, choose a string. I want to send a key with value. Key with value, then choose dictionary. Key with value means, for example, name Krishna. Okay, email krishna @ gmail.com. Phone number 7989539705. So here is the key, name, email, phone number is the key. Values are Krishna, Krishna @ gmail.com. Phone number 7989539705. So these are the values. Clear? Such a scenarios you need to use the dictionary. So next eraser, collection of the data. Okay, you want to write a more number of details. For example, your resume is nothing but a collection of data. Okay, next class. So out of these data types, can I create my own data type? Yes, by using a class. So none means nothing. None means nothing. If you don't have any data type, none. Okay, the purpose of a data type is to carry the data. So instead of you to be travel to a bank and deposit a money, you are using a phone pay. In the phone pay, but a transaction should happen, right? Server who will carry the data? Data type. So based on the data you are sending, you choose the data type. Otherwise, what will happen, right? Memory leakage. Memory leakage in the sense, for example, I want to send a character, just a. Can I choose the array means it will work. But what happened? The size of array is a big, you are sending a small. What will happen? Okay, for example, you want to send a basket. Okay, a big basket of 10 kgs basket, but basket is empty. 10 kgs basket, you need to be charged for 1,000 rupees by a traveler. So you want to send a pen inside of a basket. Just a pen. Is that clear? Okay, or else you want to just send a resume, you need to be spent 1,000 rupees. No, for example, I want to send a resume. Resume is this one. So this is my basket. What is the cost? 1,000 rupees. Okay, na? For example, this is another basket, 100 rupees. So which is enough for my resume? This basket is enough to send. But if you're choosing 1,000 rupees, for you, cost is a issue. For system, that is called memory leakage. Okay, na? Next, so I have to send a bundle of a resume. Okay, na? So now our friend is going to pack inside of this one. What will happen? So he's trying to crush, right? He's tried to be crushed or he's tried to be folded, data will lost. Again, that is also calling a memory leakage. So you should choose a perfect data type and a perfect data size. Okay, na system will leakage the memory. Leakage the memory in the sense if you want to travel a 100 KB, okay, na? Here 100 KB you need to be used. 1000 KB, 1000 KB. So here 100 KB, your size is 90 KB. For example, your resume size is 90 KB. So out of 1000 KB, how much is wasted? How much is wasted? 910 KB is wasted, right? That is called memory leakage. For example, this 910 KB will taken from the server. Who will pay the server? Client will pay the server. So ultimately, I will pay say Manish. Okay, now we are purchasing a server. Sir. Okay, now so ultimately it is a Manish. Okay, so is that clear, team? Okay, so which data type I need to be choose based on the requirement you need to be choose. So everyone understand this one. Any data type three ways: implicit, explicit, data type or variable annotation. Next, everyone please take a heading of Boolean data type. Okay, Boolean data type. So what is the purpose of a Boolean data type? Boolean data type is used to represent Boolean values. It is used to represent a Boolean values. Okay, for example, you want to give a command like yes or no. Okay, na? Simple yes or no, true or false. Are you satisfied? Yes or no. Okay, na? Simply use the Boolean. Sir, yes or no means yes means 3 character, no means 2 character. Can I use the 5 character? 5 character memory is nothing but a string. Again, memory leakage. Why you are using the 5 character? 5 character. Each character, how many bytes? How many bits? Character is nothing but a 1 byte. Each byte is nothing but a 8 bits. Correct? Na? Each byte is nothing but 8 bits. So Boolean is nothing but a 1 bit. So how many bits you are wasting? 5 into 8, 40 bits. So 40 bits is equivalent to yes or no option of a Boolean 1 bit. Okay, na? Clear? So you should be focusing on a size memory. Okay, na? So why data type is very important? The first question from the interviews always they will ask a data type. The reason behind is so how you are going to be constructed programming. Okay, na? So each program is nothing but a statement. A statement is nothing but a logic. Logic each line you require to create a variable. So variable is two precious. That's what. Okay. So how many ways to represent a Boolean? How many ways to represent a Boolean? Just now we discussed, right? Yeah, tell me. Boolean data type represents in two
True or false?
representation. Boolean data type represent, these are the representation types of. So okay, creation antunara, fine. So representation, how many ways to represent? 3 ways. What are those? What are those? First one is
Implicit.
implicit. Pronounce it implicit. Implicit means based on the assigned data. Already given a definition at the top. Definition is not required. Take the syntax. Syntax variable name. Variable name is equal to true or false. Variable name is equal to true or false. Example. Example. Okay, BLN is equal to true. Okay, so take here BLN is equal to true. Okay, print what is the type of BLN. You can give any variable name. Bool. Okay, na? Bool. Take this example. What is the next one? Explicit data type representation. Tell me. Syntax variable name is equal to data type of either true or false. True or false. Example BLN. Sir, why so BLN means I am using the boolean. No? That's what. BLN is equal to. Okay, so let us see the example here and we will note down. BLN is equal to bool of. So print type of BLN. So what is the type? Good. Let us back. Next. What is the other type? Data type or variable annotation. So what is meaning of annotation? Representation. Annotation meaning is representation. Syntax variable name colon data type is equal to data. Take the syntax again and again. Okay, na? So in the second round, they may ask the system test. BLN colon bool is equal to true or false. So false is the, can I give the false? Okay. Print type of BL. What is the type? Boolean. But what is the purpose? For example, instead of the bool, can I say BLN is equal to high? What is the type now? String. But here it is a shaded. BLN and high is shaded. Okay, na? So other person can able to understand that this is always a string data type. Okay, for example, you today you are working on a logic, tomorrow you may on the leave. Somebody has to work. So your program has to be talked with him. How your program will be talked, for example. So yesterday person Krishna created a BLN as a boolean. So his intention is always assigning a boolean. So I will not use this variable to assign other data type. That is the intention. Okay, na? But it will work means it will work. Okay, take this data type. So is that clear? So tomorrow I will explain about the, if I choosing the data type as a default value, what is the output? Okay, na? So we're having the some scenarios in the Boolean data type. We will see it. Today's session is clear. So what is the data type? So data type is a data carrier. So in the software application, so instead of person has to be travel, we are using a software application. So who will carry the information? Data type. But data type will carry or a variable will carry. So data type is a designation of a postman, or data variable is created by using a data type. Okay, na? How many times? These are the two different types. But what is the difference between the primitive and the non-primitive? I will explain you tomorrow. So please take the questions today. So what is a data type? Difference between data type and variable. What is the difference? Data type is to create a data type of a variable. By using the data type, a variable will be created. Next, how many types of data types. How many types of data types? Explain about Boolean data type. Explain about Boolean data type. How many ways to create a variable in a Python? Okay, how many ways to create a variable? Difference between implicit, explicit, and data type or variable annotation. And explain each type. Okay, so these are the questions. So next, today your task is create examples using Boolean and string data type. So first, initially subject is very easy. Okay, everybody will practice half an hour or 10 minutes, they will enjoy. Okay, na? So don't do that one. So once the subject is ended, right, at that time, so it will be increase more. So then you are trying to practice, you may fail. So don't do that. Okay. So any questions, anything else? If you want me to connect, so please connect. Okay, team? Okay, team. So thanks for the day. We'll meet you tomorrow.